Looking at the first flush, rain, probably less than quarter of an inch of rain. First flush off the streets, and that's the quality of the water. Let's see if I can get it from different angles. We had one salting event from wintry precipitation, and no real rain fell thus far, so this would be probably really dirty water, and that's what it looks like. I'm going to sample that, and if possible check the pH. Hey guys, Nigel Griffs Services Pressure Cleaning. This is a continuation of the video I had earlier. That's the first flush from Friday, January 11, 2013, 4:30 p.m. Ellicott City. This is my new meter, pH meter, TDS meter. So I want to make sure and calibrate that with the solutions here before I do any pH testing as well as TDS testing. That's the original certificate from the distributor. I have my own solution, so I'm going to verify that. Okay guys, it's 2 hours later. We have some settling taking place on the first flush there. We all calibrated the pH TDS meter. I'm going to put it in the suspension. You're going to wait for that little clock on the top left hand side to disappear. And that's when the reading has stabilized. Remember, this is the first flush, Friday, January 11th, around 4:30 p.m. Ellicott City, off the roadway. Wow, it seems like it's approaching neutral. So we definitely, on that lower digit you see below there is 53 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, it's 3 hours later. As you could see, a definite difference in the clarity. What we're going to do now is measure the parts per trillion. This is the sensitive meter, so unfortunately I selected the incorrect meter when I purchased online. I should have purchased the parts per million unit. But anyway, nevertheless, we're going to check and see what dissolved solids in there. And this is parts per trillion. Considering that this was the first flush and there's probably some sodium chloride de-icing material on the streets, you have to wait for that little clock on the top left hand side to remove itself, and we got 4.64 parts per trillion. Nigel Griffith back live 7 hours after we first collected the stormwater first flush. So it's a tremendous amount of settling taking place. It was left undisturbed. A lot better clarity. Let's take a look at some of the sediment. I'm going to lift it up gently. See if we can't see some of the sediment at the bottom. Well, there we go. The particles in super suspension would probably be difficult to settle out at this point because of the charges, the opposite charges the particles have. They'll probably stay in suspension for a lot longer time. I hope the video was educational.